What's up, guys? You have to pardon the noise from the fan. I got a couple fans blowing on me here. Get you situated. Oh, yeah. There we go. Just keep moving back farther and farther. I've got this pile of hornstone going all the way out the door. Oh man, I'm going to show you all a dovetail I just made. Kind of proud of this one. I think it's one of the prettiest ones I've made so far. Turned out real nice. I punched those notches. I've actually been having some luck punch notching, believe it or not. This hornstone makes it a lot easier because it's so soft. I made this one too. It's a beaver leg. This was for an order. This one's sold. This one's available right now. Probably won't be for long. So let's see. I've got this kind of wide piece here. Let's see if I can get it thinned down, and maybe we'll try to make a little lost lake or something with just maybe a dog leg thieves or something with punch some notches in it. I know I'm not the only one that has a hard time with notching, especially punch notching. So I'm just going to be taking some strikes with my lead-filled copper boppers here. And you just barely touch this stuff and it flakes. And you can't hit it more than once. If you hit a platform and it don't go, it sends in cracks almost every time, just because it's so soft. So I've been having to grind my platforms pretty heavily. Just go around and work on getting this balance straightened out a little bit. It's kind of humped up on this back side here. This is getting flat back here now. That's what I was trying to do. I've been hitting edges that I normally don't hit. Platforms that are a lot higher than I usually recommend hitting. Switch over to my largest bopper here. This thing will really move some material. Whenever I got a low spot that's dipped down on the edge like that, I usually just take a short flake. If I can reach in there and reach it, I'll just take a couple little short flakes because I already know I need them there for convexity. Not trying to do it all at once, just trying to get some good thinning flakes where I can. Get all kind of width. To play around with. Okay guys, so I'm going to sell a little bit of that hornstone, or this hornstone. I've got way more than I thought I even had, and I thought I had a bunch, but I've got a lot, and I'm probably going to make another trip. Not to the same place, but I got another place I'm trying to go here in the next couple weeks, so I'm going to go ahead and sell some of it. I'll probably do medium boxes, like 25 pounds in each box for like $100, $100 plus shipping maybe, or something like that. I'm not real sure yet, but just putting it out there. Sometime in the next day or two, I'm going to be probably tomorrow. I'll be listing some stuff on Facebook, and if you're watching this and you're not on Facebook, shoot me a message or leave a comment, and I'll get a hold of you, or you can shoot me an email at bradsarrowheads@gmail.com. I know everybody probably thinks I'm the biggest butthole in the world for not selling any of that. I got all that rock, but the truth is I had help finding that rock. I had a lot of help, and that's not really the reason I went to get it, was not to sell it. And I didn't want to make the person upset who gave me the location of this stuff. So after I talked to him, though, he said, I don't give a what you do with it. So since he doesn't mind, and I've got so much of it, I'll be offering some of it. I ain't selling all of it, but it's too good not to share, I'll tell you that. Stuff flakes like it's the best napping stone I've ever worked yet in the last 2 years. Since I've been flint napping, that's for sure. And I can run notches in deep and narrow. You know it's good rock. You know it's good rock. Come on. Once it starts crushing on the edge, you gotta kind of really tend to it. If you don't, it'll just keep going and keep going and keep going. I just hit above that edge there. Got rid of all that step fracture. You can do that. Just keep working your way all the way up to the problem, and then hit it high. I'll undercut it. Losing some daylight. I got my spotlight on now. I mean, it's almost amazing how well this stuff flakes. I posted some pictures on Facebook and stuff, and somebody commented and said, I had a picture of this table I got behind me all filled up full of them big pretty spalls. Somebody said, that's some pretty stuff, but it looks pretty tough. I thought, yeah, pretty tough. It's probably some of the softest stone on the planet. Tough is not the word I would use to describe hornstone. Not this batch, at least. Okay, I'm really focusing on my base here. Trying to really concentrate on getting it thinned out. That's a lot of times the determining factor, for me at least, on whether I can run successful notches. Gotta have her thinned out. Beautiful. Oh man, this stuff is just so sweet. I need to send Mr. Crafty a box of this. I think I'll do that. Repay him for all those lessons. All that teaching he did for me. Crafty, Mr. Jack Crafty is my sensei. He's my flint knapping mentor, one of them. And the really cool thing is, I've picked some other things up, things that maybe he wasn't doing that I am, that might even help him out now. So maybe the student becomes the teacher. I don't know about all that, but I sure appreciate all the effort he's did for putting out videos and information and teaching. He's really the reason I'm doing videos. Is I want to be like Jack Crafty. I don't want to be just like Jack Crafty, but anyhow, he's experimenting around with some different techniques and stuff right now too, I believe. I think he kind of goes back and forth. It's easy to get frustrated, man, especially with this direct percussion. I'm not saying he's getting frustrated or anything. I'm just saying it's easy to get frustrated with percussion because accuracy can be quite a hurdle for a lot of people. I know it was me. I started out just taking really small little strikes with my solid copper. Started out on real small pieces, just with my accuracy, you know. Now it's totally different. I'm taking big, long, it's easier to follow through with your strikes and peel those flakes off. You get that swing and you getting the support's really helped me lately. I know I've said that 100 million times, but if you guys just keep playing with it, with your support, you know, adjust it as you're hitting the edge. If it's not going and you're tighten up your support, and sometimes your flake will release, or just play around with different supports when you're making these thinning flakes, especially with the back edge and the surface support, can really help. Hit that one a little too far in. Crystal pocket in there, about folded it in half. Thinned her down though. Boy, I broke a big one earlier today. I had about an 8-inch or maybe even 10-inch dovetail going. I had that thing all the way down. I had it beveled and everything, and running one last row of pressure flakes, beveling pressure flakes. Broke it. Like an incipient crack, I guess, a radial crack going in. It cracked it in half. Would have been my biggest one yet. Stuff is just, it's so forgiving and cooperative. Alright. Kind of looks like it's wanting to be a Snyder's, but I just made a Snyder's point. Let's see if we can make a little stubby Lost Lake. What do you say? Do some punch notching. Okay, I just want to make sure I got this base nice and dressed up before I start in with my notches. It's pretty thick, but I'm telling you, this stuff is so soft. I've been able to punch flake everything I've tried so far, so knock on wood, knock on hornstone. So one of the problems I have with Lost Lakes is my base always ends up too skinny. So I'm going to start with a wider preform this time. And try to keep my notches narrow going in so they can open up once they get in there, but I want to keep them narrow by the edge. Probably shouldn't be marking on it with this marker, but I should be able to chip it all away. So all I'm going to do is just start right in here. Right in here. Keep them narrow, Brad. Keep them narrow. Alright. So that one. Just going to use a copper nail. There you are. Alright. Let's see here. I might need to run a couple flakes in here to tidy that up a little bit. Looks like that flake went in there and dove a little bit. Should set me up for where I can get it on this next one. Boom. I don't know if you guys can tell just how soft this stuff is. It's crazy. All right. Hang with me, guys. I'll never get them to go up that far in a million years, but, you know, shoot high, you know. Aim high. Aim high. Thinking about trying out for American Idol next year. If this flint knapping thing don't work out. You guys haven't broke out my singing voice yet. Aim high. Pretty awesome, I know. So I'm just going to start right from the edge here. Just start punching away. Sweet home. Notice I'm not trying to do it all at once here. I'm just taking little flakes, trying to get in there and get established without any crushing. Once I get in there a little ways, I can start taking some bigger flakes, but you'll knock an ear off or one of your barbs if you try to go too big too fast. It'll spread out, especially using surface support like I am. There we go. Need to sharpen my nail again. I want that point to lay right down in there against that inside of that bulb. Depending on where you place it in that bulb and your angle, you'll get a steep flake or a shallow flake, a thinning flake if you push it up in. But the contours have to be right to do that. You kind of need to be favored towards one side with kind of a steep bowl in there. Sometimes you can give it a little angle and hit it. It'll thin ahead of the notch. You guys yell at me if I get out of frame now. Dandy there. Yeah, I usually have a lot more trouble punch notching than I'm having right now. Tell you what I really need to do here. Hang tight, guys. I'll be right back. I felt it catch when it went through that notch, that last flake, and you don't want that. I had to thin it out a little bit so it wouldn't do that. I've just got 2 pieces of leather here for my pad. No stiff support or anything, just oh man. I don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened there. Probably put a little crack in there or something. I don't know. That, or I might have had it pressure on that ear. I don't think I did, but I might have. Huh. Well, I don't know. I think I'll save that one for later. Well, maybe I can go ahead and make something out of it anyway. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna be putting out some videos. They're just gonna be short videos. I'm gonna call them either the All About series or Let's Talk series, like Let's Talk Platforms or All About Platforms, or Let's Talk Edges, or All About Notching, or whatever. So I'm probably just going to title every video All About Notches, All About Edges, All About Pressure Flaking. And when I'm working on a project and I'm in the middle of it and I think something, you know, would be good to show, I can just do a short video, and then that'll be more along the lines of instructional rather than just sitting here watching me flake. And I'll still do you know, like rock the point videos too, but I want to try to teach, you know, as much as I can, and I'm figuring some new stuff out. I figured I learn something new every day, it seems like, so. When I do figure something out, I like to share it. I know what I might be able to do with this. Starting to get a little burnt out. I've been out here chipping since about 8 o'clock this morning. It's about 6 in the evening now. But I got about 30 bifaces made and 4 or 5 points made. Go buy me a new abrader. Keep losing my good sandstone one that I like so much. Come back and skim those ridges off there. It'll give it the appearance of skinnier flakes. Let's go through and straighten my edge up. Man, always got to be one spot. There we go. You see, I reached over the edge up here to get underneath that bad spot there. Okay, just do a little bit of I've been using this buffalo horn quite a bit for finish work and shearing my edges and pressure flaking, straightening up edges. Stuff's really, once you get the hang of it and kind of start letting the tool do the work, it's pretty nice. Still working on not installing these little step fractures. It's really hard not to. They kind of disappear after you finish the point and handle it a little bit, but I like the edge. It looks a lot more authentic to me than copper. You guys see? Yep, still in frame. Doing good. And if you want, you can get your edge sheared down and kind of thickened up good with this tool here, and then you come back with copper and put in nice serrations or anything like that. I don't know. Not bad for a emergency backup plan, I guess. It's kind of like a Noonan or maybe like a Buck Creek kind of, not really. It was called a stemmed point. Can't leave that edge crushed up there. I'm gonna have to do something with that. I wonder if I can hit it with my welding rod here. Really need to take a couple more percussion flakes. It is what it is. Let's play around and do some serrations in here. is just another way of doing serrations. Just kind of feel your way along the edge there, and you can tell where you took your flakes from the other side. Just give it a little push in there. Up one side and down the other. Alright guys, well, I failed on the lost leg, but we made us a nice little stem point. A little Adena looking thing. So keep your eyes open for that hornstone, guys. I appreciate you watching. I'll catch you on the next one.